a new band of rebels arose who were determined to carry the fight to Jerusalem. The SICARRI. To the SICARRI, anyone who wasn't fighting the Romans was a collaborator and worthy of death.
Many were slain every day, and the fear men were in was worse than the calamity itself.
Shalom. All praise Yahweh Shem Yahushai. This is Titus 1, and I'm going to start at 5. For this cause left I thee in Crete, that thou shouldest set in order the things that are wanting, and ordain elders in every city. And I have appointed thee. If any be blameless, the husband of one wife, having faithful children, and not accused of riot or unruly. For a bishop must be blameless as the sword of God, not self-willed, not soon angry, not given to wine, nor no striker, nor not given to filthy lucre. Right? So people will say that that one wife there means that you can only have one wife. Number one, this is a specific reference to an elder or bishop. It's not a reference to everybody, first and foremost. So that's out the window. But for an elder or a bishop with one wife, okay, let's find out what this means. This is Proverbs 5 and 18. There's a subject, the whole concept of having a wife is something that we're going to be exploring most I will very soon. Okay, but give me that first.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 5, verse 18.
Read.
Let thy fountain be blessed.
Let thy fountain be blessed. The same fountain that Yahweh spoke about when he said, out of thy belly shall flow rivers of living water. Okay, it's talking about the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the truth through the Holy Spirit. Read.
And rejoice with the wife of thy youth.
With the what?
With the wife of thy youth.
The wife of our youth is a law. Okay, that's what that's talking about. Give me Revelations 2, 1 to 5. We're going to prove that. The wife of thy youth. What is that talking about? What is this husband of one wife talking about?
It's the book of Revelations, chapter 2 from the top. Unto the angel of the church of Ephesus, write, these things saith he that holdeth the 7 stars in his right hand.
Which is who? Yahweh Shah Mashiach, who you call Christ. Read.
Who walketh in the midst of the 7 golden candlesticks. I know thy works, and thy labor, and thy patience, and how thou canst.
So, who, number one, who are the angels? Who knows who the angels of the 7 churches are? Us? The 7 angels. Who are the 7 angels? They're the 7 bishops of the 7 churches in Asia Minor.
This is Revelation 2 from the top. Unto the church of Ephesus, right?
Read.
These things saying that he that holdeth the 7 stars in his right hand.
Yes, sir. Read.
Who walketh in the midst of the 7 golden candlesticks.
Like the 7 leaders of these 7 churches of Asia Minor. Spirit of Mashiach Yahushai walks in the midst of them meant to lead the nation. Read.
Verse 2. I know thy works and thy labor.
I know thy works and thy labor. This church he's writing to works and labor. The angel, he works and he labors. Read.
And thy patience.
And he has patience. Read.
And how thou canst not bear them which are evil.
He can't stand the evil. Read.
And thou hast tried them.
And he's tried them. Read.
Which say they are apostles.
Which say they are apostles. Read.
And are not.
But they are not apostles. Read.
And hast found them liars.
Has found these false apostles out to be liars. This man that he's talking about. A man. Read.
And has borne and has patience.
He has patience. Read.
And for my name's sake has labored.
Has labored. Read.
And has not fainted.
Has not fainted in the labor of Mashiach Yahushua. Read on.
Nevertheless, I have somewhat against thee.
But Yahushua has something against this man. Let's find out. Read.
Because thou hast left thy first love.
He has left his first love. What does that mean? He is no longer a husband of one wife. That's what that means. These guys out here teaching this doctrine are pussy whipped hoes. That's all they are. And they're too scared to be honest with themselves and their woman that they have desire for more than one woman. All right? A lot of them may be closet homosexuals. All right? So read.
Remember, therefore, from whence thou art fallen.
From whence thou art fallen. From the wife of your youth. This truth. Okay? Give me that Malachi 2, matter of fact, 2, Cap, if you could. Please. 2 and 14, talking about the wife of our cousins, like 2 and 14. You just have pulled it up. Go ahead.
It says, and repent.
And repent. Come back to the wife of your youth. Not the girl that you was your high school sweetheart. You see what I'm saying? We talking about the truth, all right? Which in the law, it tells you can have more than one wife. What's wrong with these assholes? Go ahead, you have something? Okay, go ahead.
Book of Malachi, chapter 2, verse 14. Yet ye say, wherefore? Because the Lord hath been witness between thee and the wife of thy youth.
Yahweh is the witness. What did he witness? What is Yahweh the witness between you and the wife of your youth? He gave you the law. He witnessed you coming together. So he's the one that's going to hold you to that standard. You have a covenant, right? Now, if you enter into a covenant, right, with your wife before y'all come together, and you make an agreement that you're not going to have any more wives, then you are bound to only having one wife. In the case of the law, we are bound to that. That's the only wife we can have. There are many other wives here. You have something? Oh, give me Proverbs. What is that? Proverbs. Seven and start. Matter of fact, 7, read 1 to 5, then skip to 12, and read 12 to 18. Go ahead.
Is the book of Proverbs, chapter 7 from the top.
Read.
My son, keep my words.
Keep my words. Right? The commandments. Read.
And lay up my commandments with thee.
Lay up, meaning put them in your mind and guard them in your mind. Read.
Keep my commandments and live.
And live. Read on.
And my law as the apple of thine eye.
Who knows what the apple of thine eye is? Israel. Who knows what the apple of the Most High eye is? Israel. Keep the law as the apple of your eye. What does that mean, the apple of your eye?
The most precious thing to you. It's you.
Well, it's you. Why is it you, Sergeant?
Because I think that goes back to the phrase where, like, when you're looking right, your reflection.
When I'm looking into your eyes, I'm seeing me. That's the apple of my eye. When Yahweh said Israel is the apple of his eye, Israel is him. That's what he means by that. So you keep the law as the apple of your eye. You keep the law as if it's you. You're going to take care of yourself, right? You keep the law, right? So read.
Verse 3. Bind them upon thy fingers.
Bind them upon our fingers, read.
Right.
We'll wear the phylacteries and things like that, right? Go ahead.
Write them upon the table of thine heart.
But also figuratively do them and have them in your mind. Go ahead.
Say unto wisdom.
Say unto wisdom, read.
Thou art my sister.
My sister, read.
And call understanding thy kinswoman.
Read on.
That they.
So you see the women now. The knowledge of wisdom, understanding, being like other women. Read.
That they may keep thee from the strange woman.
From the what?
Strange woman.
The strange woman is another woman. A foreign woman. A woman that's contrary to this woman. So you said what? A false doctrine. That's what that woman is. So when you go into a false doctrine, that's when you leave the wife of your youth. You're no longer the husband of one wife at this point. Right? So read.
From the stranger which flattereth with her words.
She flattereth with her words. These false doctrines come and cater to your weaknesses. That's the whole point. Right? All this madness out here, it's to make you feel good. It's really to keep you from the laws, because the laws, you have to put in an effort to keep these things, and this whole world is adverse to it. These false doctrines are going to conform you to the world and make things easy. Read.
This is verse 12. Now is she without.
Now she's without. How is she without? Give me an example of she being without. Matter of fact, read that a little more.
It says, now is she without. Now in the streets.
What is that? Give me an example of that. Now she's without. The strange woman, she's without. What? Give me an example.
She ain't got no followers.
No, I need you to give me an example of that. Not tell me what that means. Give me an example of now she's without. She's without, she's in the streets. What does that mean? Show me an example of that.
Israel going away from the law and statutes.
This is talking about the strange woman being
Oh,
there. Come on. Cap, you got something? Sarge? What was it? Read that.
Now is she without, now in the streets.
What does that mean, the strange woman is now without in the streets?
Like the Jehovah's Witnesses.
There we go. That's exactly what I'm looking for. The Jehovah's Witnesses, the Mormons. Now she's in the streets. Read.
And lieth in wait at every corner.
She's lying in wait at every corner. Read on.
So she caught him.
She caught him. Got your little yellow book. What does the Bible teach? Right? She caught you. I'm read this, right? Go ahead.
And kissed him.
And she kissed you. Read.
And with an imputed face said unto him, I have peace offerings with me.
I have peace offerings. Come to the kingdom hall for peace offerings. Read. This
day I have paid my vows. Therefore came I forth to meet thee diligently to seek thy face, and I have found thee.
That's right. She came. Look, I came here looking for you, and I found you. Read.
It says, I have decked my bed with coverings of tapestry.
What is she telling you? What is she telling you about the fine tapestries that Juanita done knitted? Why is she telling you about the fine tapestry she got on her bed?
Trying to get you back to the past.
Trying to get you back to the pad, right? So you can lay with her. Then you will no longer be a husband of one wife. You just took on another wife. Another philosophy.
Responsibility.
Right? That's right. Responsibility of fulfilling to that. And you can't serve two masters. So read.
It says, with card works, with fine linen of Egypt. It says, I have perfumed my bed with myrrh.
That's why all she keep talking about is that bedroom and how good it's looking and how decked out she got it. And how bad she just wants you to come back and see this bed. You ever be at a girl house and she told me, yeah, you know, I just got these little. I know. Oh, okay. Wink, wink. Let's go look at it.
Yeah.
Read.
Aloes and cinnamon.
Aloes.
Aloes.
That's 18?
Yeah. No, that's 17.
Okay, go ahead.
It says, come, let us take our fill of love until the morning.
Let's take off. What does that mean? Let's have sex all night long, right? That's what she said, and that's what she's doing. But now watch this. Let's go to, skip to 21 and read to 20. Read to the end.
Verse 21. It says, with her much fair speech, she caused him to yield.
With her much fair speech. It's fair. These doctrines, they sound so good. God loves everybody, and it's okay that you're a sinner, and it'll be all right. You just come to our church, and you just give us money, and God is going to be good to you. It sounds great. It sounds so easy. I don't have to stop doing anything. I just have to make some time on Sunday mornings to come on down here. I just got to reach in my wallet, give you a couple dollars, and I'll be okay. That's what you're telling me. That sounds really easy, right? She is flattered. Read that again.
It says, with her much fair speech.
With her much fair speech, read.
She caused him to yield.
She caused him to yield. Stop what he's doing. Read.
With the flattering of her lips.
With the flattering of her lips. With the lies of this nonsense and these false doctrines that just cater to everybody's weaknesses. That flatters you. Go ahead.
She forced him.
She did what?
Forced him.
You got raped. If you got solicited by a Jehovah's Witness knocking at your goddamn door, you were raped. A Mormon, you were raped. Any doctrine outside of the truth, you were raped. You were forced. Read.
He goeth after her straightway.
He goeth after her straightway. Read.
As an ox goeth to the slaughter.
As a, meaning you're going to your place of death. Read.
Or as a fool to the correction of the stocks.
Go ahead.
Till a dart strike through his liver.
Till a dart strike through your liver. You are signing your death certificate going into these doctrines with these other women. Read.
As a bird hasteth to the snare. And knoweth not that it is for his life.
You have no idea. You go to Jehovah's Witness church, you in the damn Catholic cathedral, you in the damn Mormon temple, wherever you at, it's for your life. You're going to die there. Read. Least you repent and come out of it. Go ahead.
Hearken unto me now, therefore, O ye children, and attend to the words of my mouth.
Listen, read.
Let not thine heart decline to her ways.
Do not, no matter how flattering JW sound, Mormonism, Islam, Afrocentrism, Catholicism, atheism, no matter how flattering any of it sounds, read.
Go not astray in her paths.
Don't go that way. Read.
For she hath cast down many wounded.
Because guess what? The wages of sin are death. And all of those things require you to sin or transgress the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. So no matter what you're doing, you will die if you're not keeping these law, statutes, and commandments. Read.
Yeah, many strong men have been slain by her.
Many strong men have been slain. There's strong men who are strong and mighty in this truth, who were slain. Name somebody. Who can we say a strong and mighty man in this truth that was slain by a strange woman?
Samson.
Not Samson.
Solomon.
Not Solomon. Well, not so much even Solomon. I need a modern day example. No. You have to stay on context of what we're talking about. Recall of gathering a Christ church and been slain by a stranger. You can say that. I'm looking for somebody who's real strong.
Somebody that's strong.
Aria. Read that again.
Verse 26. For she hath casted down many wounded. Yeah, many strong men have been slain by her.
Many strong men. Strong man, mighty man. One of the most, probably the most prolific of brothers. Right? A lot of these breakdowns we teaching are his. The Spirit gave to him. Street speaking on a level not been seen. Slain by a strange woman. Go ahead.
Verse 27. Her house is the way to hell.
Her house, that church house, that's the way to hell. You think you're going to heaven, you're going directly to the grave. Read.
Going down to the chambers of death.